December 5th, 2021. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Hope life is good. It's been a rough day, so excuse my appearance if I look a little disheveled. I just might be. All right, guys. So happy Sunday, everybody. So these are Sunday messages to carry over for the week. Yes, yes. I hope everybody's doing well out there. So I always start with a prayer card. So I say the prayer 3 times. Just keep in mind that the Sunday messages are not the tarot card of the day. The tarot card of the day for Sunday, December 5th, 2021 is already posted. Yes, it is. All right. So let's start with the prayer card and then we'll move on from there. Okay. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. All right, so I hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving. I hope everything's going well for everybody out there. I hope life is good. I hope things are on the upswing. We're getting so close to the new year. A happy 2022, everyone. As you can see, my New Year's, I got it up already. I'm ready to go. I hope you guys have your resolutions that you want to conquer. I hope that 2020 brings healing, prosperity, love, and anything else that you guys might want. And you guys don't even have to wait till exactly 2022 to start with your resolutions. Whatever your goals are, you can get started now. I do want to say a few things. It won't be 24 minutes. It might be 5 minutes of me talking this time. So last time I went a little bit too far with the blabbering. You guys know I'm a little long-winded. Dalton, I need cue cards. One of my longtime subscribers, he's got a channel. It's Dalton My World. It's not a tarot card channel, but it talks about government stuff and things and just miscellaneous stuff. Talks about stimulus checks and updates people on things like that, the EBT and the benefits that go on. So if you guys want to check out Dalton My World, I think you should give him a subscribe. Yep. I love Dalton. Yes. So Dalton, he would have cue cards, and then I would watch his channel and be like, dang, I'm long-winded. I need cue cards. But then I forget to do the cue cards. So, and then you guys get to hear me ramble. All right, so anyway, rambling. Okay, so I just want to say again, I know I said this before, there's enough room on YouTube for all of us. There's enough room on TikTok, YouTube, any social media for all of us. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how young you are. Well, I do care how young you are. Be of age. There's sickos on the internet. So please, it's not for children. Oh, God. I've got stories, but this is I'm only going to be on here for an hour. That would take a year from... Okay, just don't be a victim. Okay, but anyway, please stop bullying people that are new to the internet. I've noticed a lot of seasoned readers and seasoned YouTubers bullying these new readers. Please stop being jealous. Stop. It's obvious what you're doing. It's obvious you're envious. It's obvious you're jealous of these new people. You feel intimidated. That's why you're lashing out on them. How are you a 50-year-old lashing out on an 18-year-old that you don't know on the internet? How are you a 36-year-old lashing out at a 20-year-old on the internet that has said nothing to you? How? Why? There's only one reason, because you're envious and you're intimidated. You have to look yourself in the mirror if you're feeling that way. That has nothing to do with somebody else. You feeling bad about yourself has to do with you. That's you. That's an internal problem. That's something that you need to work on and fix. That's not anybody else. That's you. Change your life. Change your life. Sometimes people, they forget that they were once a new person. They forget that they were once just starting off on something. They forget that they were new to something or unsure of something, and they were just trying to get their footing. So just like when you were doing that, these people are doing that. Let them live their lives. Let them have their time. That has nothing to do with you. So if your platform is not doing well, that may be you. You know what? Maybe you're not everybody's taste. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I'm fine with that. I stay in my lane. You know, there's people that have just started YouTube, you know, a month ago, and they have, you know, 10 times the subscribers that I have. I say they must be doing something right. They must be reaching a bigger audience. You know what? They're obviously very well liked. They're obviously fitting into what other people want to see. And that's fine, whether you're a big YouTuber, a small YouTuber, TikTok, or whatever you're on. Stay in your lane. You know, God put me in my position and God put them in theirs. God put you in your position. Stop trying to alter God's chain of events. Because people always write on my channel, Jamie, I'm surprised you don't have more subscribers. I'm surprised you don't have this. No. God is protecting me. You guys know what I've been through with just the subscriber count that I have. You guys know, for those of you that have watched my channel for even more than a year, you know about the restraining orders. You know about people trying to break in my house. You know about the stalker. You know about the psychopaths that try to track me down. People writing messages that they're going to try to kidnap my kids. You guys know. So just imagine if I had triple my subscribers, double, 10 times. Imagine the drama that would follow. Imagine. I would have shut down my YouTube channel. I would have stopped if I would have had it coming from all those people. I could barely handle what already happened. So just, everybody's where they're supposed to be. God knows what's best for me. And I'm thankful. Thankful to God for protecting me. All right, so now, okay, so let's jump into the cards. I hope everybody's doing well. All right, so the messages for the collective for Sunday, December 5th, 2021, to carry over for the week. What is up? What's the dealio? What do they need to know? Ooh, okay. I do have children, and I feel like they're going to come running down the stairs here to cause a bunch of drama. So just, you guys know the drill. I've got kids. All right. We have let go. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So you're going to get what you want if you just let go and let God and say, you know what? God's got me. I'm good. God's got me. I'm good. So as long as you just understand that there's a bigger plan, there's some things that need to happen before, you'll get what you want, and the desired outcome will be better than what you're even expecting. Allow things to happen the way that they're supposed to. So I am, for those of you that want to start drama, I am wearing a dress. This dress has very high slits that go all the way down. This dress goes down to my ankles. It's a really pretty dress. I put on a little black dress underneath, so that nobody's like, oh my God, I saw her thigh, I saw her skin, oh my God, I'm gonna freak out. So just, that's what's going on over here. I have a dress on under here. Yes, I do. Yep. Okay, so patience, please. What you've asked for is coming about. Have patience, as there's unforeseen factors that need to occur first. Some things need to happen first, so just take a chill pill. And then we have winter. The answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. So you guys are going to get what you want, or you're going to figure out a way to get what you want. The steps to get what you want in these winter months. So winter's what? Like right around the corner. So it's almost official. So yeah. Do research. You need more information about this situation. Look into it further before proceeding. So yeah, so some of you, there's something missing that you're not understanding. There's something that's missing. Maybe you need more documentation. Maybe you need to know like what's, So let's say that this is not about a business opportunity. Maybe this is about a relationship. Maybe there's something that you guys don't know. Maybe somebody's seeing other people or they're married already. There's something that you don't know about a situation that you just need to like hold up. Maybe Google the person's name. You don't want to find out that you're, that you're trying to date a sex offender, So just Google, maybe use a little Googler. They're saying research. Yep, research before proceeding, because you might not like the outcome if you do not. So let's move on to the Archangel Oracle cards. So I'm going to get to the actual tarot cards probably 20-25 minutes in. So, and then I'm going to spend the rest of the time just doing cards, getting information for you guys. Okay. So for the collective for Sunday, December 5th, 2021, to carry over for the week for the collective, what do they need to know? What is it that they need to know? All right, so we have all is well. Archangel Jeremiel. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you'll soon understand. So everything is happening the exact way it's supposed to. It was talking about patience. It was talking about perfect timing. It was talking about release your need to control, because something better is happening. I'm going to give you guys an example. And then we have gifts from God at the bottom of the deck. So thank you, Archangel Jeremiel. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out what example to use. So let's say you guys want to have a baby. Let's say you want to have a baby with you want to have a baby, period. So some girl or some guy comes skipping along, okay? And you're like, yeah, I want to have a baby. We're in love. I love at first sight. What you don't know is maybe this person is going to like dump you while you're pregnant and run off with someone else. So let's say you date somebody and you try to have a baby with them and you never get pregnant by them. It's because God didn't want you to have a baby with that person. God didn't want you to. And then you go get someone else and then you're pregnant immediately. Maybe you try to have a baby with somebody a year, 2 years, 3 years, you never get pregnant. Then you get with somebody else and you have that baby. It's because that person, God didn't want you to do that with them, because it wasn't going to be a good fit. That was not your match. This person would have harmed you in some way. This would have been disastrous. That wouldn't have worked out. So God needed you to be patient and wait for the next person before you had that baby, before you had that pregnancy. So that's just an example. It could be of anything, of course, but that's, yeah. And then we have victory. I'm so thirsty. I'm doing it again. You guys know. You guys already know. The heat goes up. I'm cold. Turn the heat up to the full blast. And then I'm like, I can't. And then I get it to cold and I'm like, I'm cold. Yeah, so I'm doing it again. So right now I'm really hot. Like, really, I can barely breathe. Okay, so I did it again. Okay, so I read the cards. I feel a little faint, actually, but maybe it's my imagination. I hope it's my imagination and it's not really that hot in here. Pray for me. Okay. And then we have all is well. Archangel Jeremiel. Thank you, Archangel Jeremiel. Again. Wait. Oh, no, that's the first card that I read. I guess they want me to read it again. Archangel Jeremiel. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So there's some hidden blessings coming. Just be patient, like the other card said as well. And then we have angel therapy. Archangel Raphael. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So I know some of you might be like, Jamie, I wish it was that easy. I wish it was. Like, literally try it and you're going to see something appear. So, I want to be forthcoming with you guys and I want to say some things, but I also don't want to make people upset, uncomfortable. I don't want to trigger a bunch more envy. So when I say things, I'm only saying it to like give you guys examples. So please don't misinterpret what I'm doing. As you guys know, I grew up, you know, with no food, starving, wearing the same clothes, dirty clothes every day, holes in my shoes. So I'm not even like, you know, I've never, like, that's not me at all, just so you guys know. So when you have a special needs child with a little bit of behavioral issues, sometimes they like to throw food and drinks and, you know, as you're cleaning, they're messing, and it's a lot for one person. So I was so overwhelmed, and this card kept coming out, and I was like, you know, okay, fine then, fine. I give up. Okay. All right, please, God, please, angels, please help me with the burdens that I have right now. Help me to take a load off. Please help me. And then, like, literally, I went outside and I saw a sign for a maid, for a cleaning service. And I sent them pictures of the mess, and I sent them pictures of everything. And they were like, sure, we can come tomorrow. I have a lot of pride when it comes to being independent and doing things by myself, that for me, even though I have the money to hire people and it's like not really a big deal for me, I felt like a failure that I needed help. Like I felt like a literal failure. What kind of woman, what kind of mom can't even clean her own house? But then I had to remember this is not a normal circumstance. My situation is different because I do have a special needs child, and he does a lot. He does the most, which, I mean, it's fine. I can handle it. So I hired the maid service, the cleaning service, and now going on 8 months later, they're still coming and they're still helping me out immensely. And when I saw my house so clean, I just cried, and I was just like, you know what? Thank you, God. So I know everybody's situation is different, but when you ask for God and the angels to take these burdens off of you and help you to delegate and help you to do these things, maybe some of you are like me and you have a lot of pride and you don't like asking for help and you just don't like doing those things, please let the angels show you. So me walking outside seeing that sign was the burning bush. So not only will they provide you help, but you have to kind of be open to the suggestions. So that was a suggestion. Here it is. Now, it was up to me to call the number. It was up to me to say, okay, I'm going to do this. So just use discernment, of course, you know. But I mean, that was, me doing that was life-changing. And I know some of you don't understand what I'm talking about at all, but if you have a special needs child that likes to wreck and ruin, you know what I'm talking about. You know, when the plate of food goes flying through the air, splat on the wall. And he's not coordinated. So a lot of times he's not doing it on purpose. Like he'll trip, you know, or he'll be holding his cup and his coordination's off and it'll spill everywhere, you know. So he's not like doing it on purpose. He's just coordinated. His coordination's off. Okay, angel therapy. Archangel Raphael. I guess they want me to read this again, like the other one. Okay, angel therapy, Archangel Raphael. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So allow them to take your burdens. And then we have victory, Archangel Sandalphon. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. So for some of you, you make a prayer and you're like, you know what? I need financial security. I need financial freedom. Then a week goes by and you're like, how come I don't have financial security? How come I don't have financial freedom? Because the opportunity is not ready to knock on your door yet. It's coming. So it's your job, after you say the prayer, to believe it is coming into fruition, to believe it's coming, to believe, because if you believe, then, so faith is everything. Faith is the signature to a check. So you can have a check, but if it's not signed, it's useless. If you have a check, but there's no place to cash it, then it's just a piece of garbage, right? So your faith, you believing, is signing that check. Your faith is that bank that's going to cash that check. That's how this works. You have to have faith. If you say a prayer and say, oh, that'll never happen, you just ripped up the check. You just burnt it up. You threw it into the fire pit. So, victory, Archangel Sandalphon. Thank you, Archangel Sandalphon. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Now have faith. Now it's your turn to have faith. You asked God, God heard you, it's being answered. Now sit back and have faith as though it's already answered. Maybe you guys can do that, maybe you can't. Faith is very hard. It's very hard for people to believe in things that they can't see. It's very hard for people to believe in positive things, that positive things could happen for them. For many, faith is a very, very difficult thing. Gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. So again, the burning bush, the sign and the phone number, whatever your burning bush may be, open your arms to receive whatever it is that you're asking for. Are you asking for the love of your life? Are you asking for your soulmate? Are you asking for financial freedom? Are you asking for health? Are you asking for someone to be saved, spared? Are you in legal trouble? Are you praying about it? Like what are you doing? So pray and open your arms to receive if you want to. So I just want to say again, my channel and my messages are not to take any of you away from your religion, away from your church, away from your beliefs. I'm not trying to change your mind. This is spiritual. This is non-denominational. This is for everybody. The angels are for everyone. Light work is for everyone. Spirituality is for everyone. So I'm non-denominational. Everybody's welcome, whether you're gay, you're straight, you're black, you're Asian, you're white, whether you're rich, whether you're poor, no matter your political beliefs. Everybody's welcome here. You're welcome here. So again, I'm not trying to take anybody away from anything at all whatsoever. So now let's go to the Angel Answers deck. All right. So ask your angels. I'm putting on meditation music. If you guys are like, what is she doing? Is she texting? No, I actually don't text. I know you guys are going to be like, Jamie, just be quiet. There's no way, Jamie Zebra 23. I find texting useless. So I'm not saying I've never texted people before, but I don't do like the long strands of text. I just don't do it. And I know you guys are like, dang, she's old school, which cool, fine, call me whatever you want. But I would rather talk to people on the phone or face to face. I'm not just into like the mindless texting. I don't know, it's not for me. It's the same thing. I'm not really with social media. I only do social media because this is my job and this is what I do. But if I didn't, if this wasn't what I was doing like for a living, I would not have social media at all. I wouldn't have any of it. It's fine if you do. I'm not saying that, you shouldn't have social media, but for me personally, it's not something that I thrive on. Like I'm kind of private. I just don't feel like people need to know what I had for dinner, and hence I've got 5 friends on my Facebook. I'm very private. All right, so let's see. Okay, so if you guys were wondering like a question in your head, it's saying it's not the right time. So for the collective Sunday messages to carry over for the week, what messages does Spirit have for them? So for some of you, not the right time. It's not the right time for something. And then we have listen to your intuition. So if your intuition is telling you yes, do it. If your intuition is telling you no, don't do it. Some of you, your intuition is telling you it's not the right time. So now for each person, this is going to be something different. And then we have be assertive. So say what you mean what you say, be assertive. Don't be wishy-washy. Don't beat around the bush. Don't give mixed messages. I actually have a channeled message for you guys. I almost forgot. I'm glad this. Okay. So some of you need to be careful about how friendly you are with people, because there could be somebody that may want to harm you, or somebody who thinks, oh, they're asking for it, So just be careful about being friendly with somebody. Let's say you have like a handyman or a handy woman or delivery person that's coming over. Make sure that you're not sending the energy that this person can come over unannounced at any time, that you're into them, because people, There's a lot of unstable people in the world, and sometimes if you're too friendly, people can get a mixed message from that. I've had to learn the hard way quite a few times because I'm just a friendly person. So now I don't even, I'm not even that friendly in person. Like, I'd rather for people to think I'm not approachable than to be harmed. Of course, people can say hi to me, I'll say hi back, but I probably won't stand there for a long time and conversate. Because people will follow you home, they'll be weird. Okay, so be assertive. And then we have perfect timing. So the first card said not the right time, so that was for some of you. Now for others of you, perfect timing for something. It's perfect timing. Now, let's move on to a different deck. I'm going to try to cover as many as I can on the time that I'm on here. Okay, let's do the Dorian Virtue Romance Angels deck. All right, so for the collective to carry over for the week, what messages does Spirit have for the collective to carry over for the week? The Sunday messages for Sunday, December 5th, 2021. What messages? Oh, yikes. All right, so this is what we have. Okay, so we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So for some of you, maybe you have to pay attention to your children. Well, of course, all of us have to pay attention to our children. But maybe some of you have children, maybe very small children or problematic children, troubled children, children that need extra care, or you don't have a babysitter or reliable childcare, and or it's just not a good time to be dating. So there may be somebody who's interested in you, but you can't pursue it because you have children. And then also for some of you, maybe somebody that that you like does not want to date somebody who has an already made family. So that could be the case. I'm going to say something. Remember Susan Smith, the woman who hurt her kids? Remember the guy that she was dating? He said that he doesn't want to date somebody who has kids. And that's, of course, I mean, it's just a mess. That whole freaking thing is a mess. But she was so mentally disturbed that triggered her, and she thought if she didn't have kids anymore that he would want to date her. Of course, if a man wants a woman, he's going to have her. Whether she's got 150 kids, whether she's got no kids, whether she weighs 1,000 pounds, 1,000,000 pounds, whether she weighs 60 pounds, whether she's rich, she's poor, she's good looking, bad. A man's going to take a woman if he wants her. There's nothing that can stop a man from being with a woman. Nothing. Nothing. If a man wants you, he's going to have you. All right? So, she ended up offing her kids because she thought he would be with her. But then guess who he got with right after that? A woman with children. So, for ladies, if you meet somebody, or men too, either way, if you meet somebody and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just not interested with people with kids, say thank you, and keep it moving. But guess what? Probably the next person that they're with has a whole bunch of kids. So just don't believe these. It's a lie. Like, people are making excuses. They could just simply say, I'm not interested. But instead they say it's because you have kids. Don't believe them. Don't be Susan Smith. Don't believe them. Don't be the guy that Susan Smith offed her kids for. Don't be that. Okay, so we had that card about being assertive. Maybe some of you need to be assertive. Nobody's ever told me, oh, Jamie, you have kids, I can't date you. I've never had anybody say something like that. So, for me personally, that's never happened, but I do know that there are some people that, hence Susan Smith. So anyway, so soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So if you're questioning if somebody's your soulmate, they are your soulmate. Yes, they are. If you're like, I wonder if they're my soulmate. I wonder if they feel this connection too. They feel the connection. They definitely do. All right. So now I feel like some of you, maybe the first person that you were ever with, you're still with right now, and you're questioning whether or not you should stay with them, and whether or not, there's more fish in the sea. Somebody sparked your attention and you're wondering if you should walk away. See, here's the thing. Temptations come along. Oh, yeah. So temptations come along, and these temptations can try to ruin something beautiful. It's called karmics. Karmics will come along to lure you to cheat. So I'm going to say some things that maybe nobody agrees with, and you don't have to agree with me. Okay? Nobody has to agree with a word I say. But if you are in a relationship, you should not be texting people of the opposite sex. You should not be friending people on Facebook that are not your spouse or your family member or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. You should not be friending people. You should not be striking up conversations with random men and women, because it might start off as innocent, but it will eventually turn into something emotionally cheating or physically cheating. It's eventually going to turn to that. Eventually. So I know some people, but don't you think people of the opposite sex can be friends? I think they can be friends, but I think it will lead to something that's, not, something intimate, even if it's one time, even if it's a fling, even if you don't leave your partner. That's temptation. So I don't think that that's appropriate to be DMing different guys and different girls if you're in a relationship. I personally do not think it's appropriate. But you guys do whatever you want to do. So I just feel like I got a flash of something. That's why I'm mentioning this. I just feel like for some of you, you're in a really beautiful relationship, but you're bored. I just noticed something. I have like a big glass ceramic thing, and it looks like it's like teeter-tottering off the edge. So after this, I got to remember to go and push it. I just noticed it right now. I don't want to get up because my dress is really short, and I don't want anybody to get envious or freak out or start feeling bad about themselves. So I'm just going to sit my butt down and yeah. But anyway, so just understand that there's karmics that come along. Those karmics could be the people that are in your DMs telling you, oh, you're so handsome or so beautiful. Oh, I'd love to. Wait, I did it wrong. I was going like this. I'm dyslexic. It goes like this. I was doing. Oh, man. Okay. So remember, no kids should be watching this channel. This is for 18 and up. I do some weird things sometimes. It's not for kids. So just nobody should be anybody. You guys know what I'm talking about. Nobody should be in anybody's DMs at all, okay? Just stop. If you want to. Okay, so we got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So some of you are holding on to grudges. You're holding on to anger. Guess what my ex did to me? They did this, that, and the other. My ex. Nobody new wants to hear about that crap. Who wants somebody with baggage? You got to let that go. Because if somebody came to me blabbing about their ex, I'm like, okay, well, you obviously are not over your ex, so contact me when you're done with all that. I mean, of course, you're allowed to be hurt. You're allowed to have pain. You're allowed to have trauma. You're allowed to, but don't bring that on the first date, damn it. And then we have let go of control issues. Those other cards were also saying about the control issues. Are you controlling? Are some of you out there controlling? I know I am. So maybe some of you are controlling too. Maybe that'll be our New Year's resolution, is to stop being so freaking controlling. All right. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So some of you need to allow the situation to unfold naturally. Not everybody is going to say I love you at the time you want them to. Not everybody's going to call you when you want them to. Not everybody's going to have the epiphany that you two are meant to be together. Money doesn't come exactly when you want it to. Let things unfold. You won't get the approval on the date that you want. So just let things flow naturally. Everything happens for a reason. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. But this is most likely talking about love and romance because it is the Romance Angels deck. So I'm going to go to another deck. Let's do the Talking to Heaven cards. Okay. All right. Okay, so ever since my grandma passed away, you guys know. Oh, I got these from the Dollar Tree. It says holographic scratch art. So it's got 50 pieces. And it says it comes with a stick. I want to just see if it works real quick. And then we'll go on to that. I don't know what this means. Okay. So 1 stick, 50 sheets. So this is how it looks. Now let me see if it's gonna work. I just add, oh my gosh, this is so cute. Oh my gosh, I love this. So it's a Dollar Tree holographic scratch art. Oh my gosh, I love this. I need to go back and get like 20 more. Oh, I love this. Okay, so anyway, so back to the cards. Okay, I just saw them sitting here. I've had these for a few days. All right, so ever since my grandma passed away, I haven't used these cards because I get upset. But I've decided that, so the last time I went to my hometown, I nearly had a nervous breakdown going back to my grandma's house and seeing it burnt to the ground. That was the first time I had been back since my grandma passed away. So it was the first time I returned to my hometown and didn't have a grandma anymore. So, the whole time I was there, I literally just cried every day and ate pizza at Joe and Vinny's and Roma's and ate at China House and Nurchi's Pizza on Front Street. And that's all I did there is I just cried every day and just ate food the whole time I was there. So when I got back home, I was still upset, but I decided that I'm just going to pretend like my grandma's still at her house, that her house is not burnt down, and that she's still at her house and I can see my grandma anytime I want. So I decided. So I haven't worked with these cards, so I'm going to try. Oh no. You guys know I hate crying. I hate crying. For me, I see that as a sign of weakness. So I start crying and then I get mad that I'm crying and then I'm like, ah. So just messages from Talking to Heaven cards from Doreen Virtue for the collective, for the Sunday messages. All right. For the collective to carry over for the week. What messages? Okay, so this one says, I wish, so this would be messages from people that have passed away, people that have passed on. I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. So that's for some of you. And then, I am so much better now. So they're saying that if they were in pain, if they were hurt, if they were struggling, I am so much better now. And then we have, we will be together again. So there will be a reunion and you will be together again. So don't forget that. And then it says, I see all of your thoughts. So they know when you're happy, they know when you're sad, they see all of your thoughts and they're with you always. And then we have, life is a series of choices. Choose love. Live your best life. Choose love. We're all connected. Choose love. So for some of you, possibly maybe the person that you know that passed away was somebody who did not choose love in their when they were alive, when they were in the 3D. So now they've changed their perspective in the 5D and they wish that they would have chosen love. So life is a series of choices. Choose love. We're all the same. Choose love. You know, it's easy to point the finger. It's easy to judge, but try not to. I send you loving signs through nature. So butterflies, dragonflies, coins. Maybe you smell their favorite flower or see their favorite flower. For me, my grandma, I see jw.org bumper stickers everywhere, all over the place. I'll pass by a Kingdom Hall in the area. There'll be the name Myrna. Who has the name Myrna? That is like a very unusual name. So I'll see like a license plate that says Myrna. Oh no. Story of my life. So I'm just falling apart over here. Okay, so yeah, so I'll see a license plate that says Myrna. But yeah, I send you loving signs through nature. Okay, now let's move on to another deck. I can't believe how nifty these are. This is so cool. Okay, so I've never seen anything like that before. I got them for the kids because sometimes we go on long road trips or we have to go places, and my oldest has so many doctor's appointments that the baby gets kind of bored. So I liked him to have little things that I can just pull out of my purse for him to do. Okay, so now let's just go to the tarot cards. All right. Yeah, okay. So for the collective, messages to carry over for the week. For the collective. Okay, so I intend for these messages to be positive, but sometimes a negative message will come out, and I have to give actual messages. The actual messages, I can't just play pretend and be like, oh, it really meant something nice when it didn't. So just keep that in mind. Oh gosh, this is so annoying. Why? But anyway, okay, messages for the collective to carry over for the week, the Sunday messages. What messages does Spirit have? What messages? Okay, be careful with what you say over the phone. Be careful when you speak. Make sure what you're saying is accurate. Also, be careful of getting angry, and be careful of business affairs. Be careful of making threats to people. Be careful, because if you make a threat to your boss, you might get fired, right? So watch your temper, watch what you say to people, watch how you speak to people. Also, make sure that you're reading the room. So if somebody acts like they're uninterested in you, you probably don't want to be forcing yourself on someone, especially in a business setting, a work setting. Just, you know, sexual harassment is real. Remember that 90s commercial? That's sexual harassment. I don't have to put up with it. I think that's how it goes. Say it in the comments. Is it, I don't have to take it, or I don't have to put up with it? That's sexual harassment. I don't have to put up with it. I think that's what it was. Or it could be, I don't have to take it. But anyway, you guys know what I mean. So just, yeah. At least on the East Coast, that was like a constant commercial that would come on. And it's true. People shouldn't have to put up with it. The Devil. Yeah, this could be some sort of harassment. I'm also getting, that's what I thought. So somebody's observing you and they hate the way you look. They hate the way you thrive. They're watching your growth, and they just are like, ah. They're, you know, if you were this piece of paper, they would go like this. Ah! Like somebody's observing you with like venom, like with like rah. Like they just want to just, if you were a piece of paper, they would tear you into pieces. They're mad. They want to. It's envy, obsession and envy. Somebody does not like you at all whatsoever. The Sun and the Six of Swords, because okay, so for some of you, you're doing well, or you're on your way to doing well, and people know this. That's why these people are so mad. It's like the energy I'm getting just from those two cards. Like as soon as I saw the Devil, that's what I got. I got someone was watching like with anger and envy. Some of you need to watch your back. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and or any other zodiac sign. But, you know, the Devil represents Capricorn in tarot. Okay, so now we got the Sun and we got the Six of Swords. So there could be a Leo that's traveling. Either you're traveling to them, they're traveling to you, and or any zodiac sign could be traveling. This is going to be a positive trip. This is a good trip. This is going to be a successful trip. Let me see what else. Or you guys are moving away from drama and troubled times. You're getting out of a bad situation. Yeah. You're getting out of a bad situation. Some of you may have to travel, but you may not have a lot of like money to travel. So just save up some money. You may need some money for some airline tickets or gas money or for car repairs. So start saving up some money, because there will be a trip. Maybe within the next 6 days or on the 6th. There's a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio man or woman that's not to be trusted. Not to be trusted. So be careful with this person. This person may want to steal money from you, steal something from you, maybe steal your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or girlfriend. This person plays both sides of the fence. This person could be trying to get you in trouble. This is a A two-faced person. Could be an informant. Could be a Pisces. Yeah, this person's got secrets. They know a lot of information, and they are willing to tell everybody. Maybe, excuse me. Maybe this person at one point was a good friend. Maybe this person at one point was a keeper of secrets, but they're jumping ship. Either you did something to make them upset and now they want revenge, and or I just want to make sure I'm covered up so people don't freak out. So people don't do this. Jamie Sieber 23. You guys don't know the emails I get, so I've got my reasons for saying these things. Okay. All right, so yeah, so somebody, it looks like somebody's jumping ship. It looks like somebody's jumping ship on the friendship, the loyalty. Okay, 9 of Swords, 8 of Wands, and the World. Somebody doesn't like to see you on the internet. Some of you are posting things on the internet. So like, let's say some of you broke up with someone and you're posting, oh, my life is great. Oh, I just got done having dinner at my favorite restaurant. Look at what I just bought. I just bought a new car. And somebody's like, ugh. Like there's somebody that's stressing out over everything that you post on the internet. They're like stressed out because you're making it. This is assured success. Also, I feel like there could be, so like, let's say you have like social media, because the world is internet as well. So let's say you guys have social media and like you like post something and then like some guy or girl's like, oh, you know, they're, you know, when somebody likes somebody and you're like, dang, look at that person commenting. They got a crush. So somebody's observing, could be an ex. I think it's an ex. I'm picking up an ex, or it could be a current. That's like watching somebody comment and like all your photos, like everything, like, you know, and you're just like, and they're just like, oh my gosh, are they sleeping with them behind the scenes? Is there something going on? You know, if they're doing this openly, what are they doing in the DMs? DMs are, I don't know what, private message? Direct message, I think. DM is direct message. I know it's private, like a message. Okay, an inbox. So yeah, so somebody's thinking, okay, if they're publicly posting on their social media, what are they doing behind the scenes? Are they sending like, you know, pics or, I don't know, meow pics? Yeah. So let's see what else for the collective. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and or this represents somebody who has no like limits. So this person would do it with a dog, do it with a kid, do it with a you know, with men, women. Like this person, they've got no morals. They'll do drugs, they'll steal, they'll lie, they'll cheat. Like there's nothing that you can't. There's nothing to where this person would say, oh my gosh, that's just too far, I can't. Now that's too, this person doesn't have those limits. Nothing's too far. Whatever. They'll go knock off 20 people and then eat a cheeseburger and watch a romantic comedy afterwards. This person has no conscience at all. So watch out for this Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in the reverse. So just a friendly reminder, I'm not talking about all Capricorn, Tauruses, or Virgo. I'm talking about this one in the reverse. Now let's see what else. The Moon. Could be a Scorpio hidden enemy and or a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo man or woman that's your hidden enemy. So what I'm getting is this person may, like they might, like what is it, a sneak attack. They call it a sneak attack, a sneak diss. So this person might be like, I would never wear something like that if I was your size, but you look nice in it. Wow, you got so much confidence. I would never be caught wearing something like that, but as long as you like it. Oh, wow, the boss is so nice to you. You know, you never do any work and you don't ever get in trouble. Hee hee. But I think you do a great job. So it's you know, like a sneak diss. So just if somebody's showing you that, I mean, believe them. Like, they don't like you. They don't F with you. They don't like you. They just don't. And then we got the Knight of Wands here. So there could be a change of address and or a neighbor that despises you. The Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's about to reveal themselves. Yeah, this is at your house. This is a neighbor. Neighbor or somebody that you live with. You might have roommates, housemates, or a neighbor does not like you. Somebody feels like you're just too uppity, too haughty. They feel like they should dictate what you wear. For some of you, you live somewhere and this neighbor does not like your kids. Like maybe some of you have like trendy teenagers, you know. Maybe the styles that the kids are wearing aren't styles that you would have worn or your parents would have worn, but you know, kids are doing their thing nowadays. You know, they're very open. So maybe somebody doesn't like the fact that your kids are like trendy or that they're outspoken, because the kids nowadays are sharp. Like they'll clap back. Like these kids, they know what time it is. You know, the internet didn't raise no fools. So these kids are quick-witted. So maybe a neighbor doesn't like that your kids clap back. They feel like your kids should just roll over and take it, or they feel like you should just roll over and take it. All right, so let's see what else. But I feel like some of you people are intimidated by you because maybe you dress very nice, or, you know, they feel like you're uppity, or, you know, you invest in yourself, you take good care of yourself or your home, or you work hard for the things that you have. Yeah, and then we've got the Magician here. The Star. Okay. So there could be, so maybe some of you are in the public eye, or you're going to be. So this could mean several, so like, let's say you live in a small town and, I don't know, you run the local soup kitchen. Maybe people are mad at you because like everybody praises you. Like wow, they donate, they donated all this money to Toys for Tots, or they think they're so special in the community. Oh, they're always involved. They're always doing a toy drive. They're always, raising money. Somebody's envious of you because of the services that you offer, because of your commitment to the community, or because you're well known. You're well known, well respected. Somebody's mad because of that. Somebody's like freaked out because of it. They may be doing witchcraft, doing candle work to try to knock you off your spot. See, the Magician is here, but then we have the Star and the Empress. That's the goal. You want to be the Empress. You want to be loving. You want to be nurturing. You want to be fruitful. You want to be all the things that are good in life and public recognition. But with this Four of Cups, somebody's disgusted by that. Somebody's mad about that. If you guys do public speaking, someone wants you to shut the F up. They're like, ugh, this person again, I can't take it. So let's see what else. The Lovers. So let's say that they are doing this. I feel like for who this is for, you know what's going on. So trials overcome. You're already dealing with it. You're already returning to sender. It's already being sent back. You're already handling it. I smell graveyard dirt all of a sudden. So I feel like maybe some of you made a trip to the graveyard to counteract something. It's none of my business. So anyway, so now we got soulmate energy here. It could be a Gemini. True love. Could have to do with a future spouse okay. So, I already told you guys not everything's going to be flowers and sausages. Not everything is going to be a positive message. But I feel like for some of you, you may be in love with a married man or a married woman, or somebody who's in a relationship with someone else. There could be somebody like their spouse, like, stay away from my husband or my wife, like they're taken or mad at their husband or wife, like, why are you cheating on me? Why are you humiliating me? Why are you doing this to me? So there could be somebody who's very, very angry and annoyed because of this, which I mean is understandable. But I also feel like for some of you, you may be getting married soon. So you might meet somebody this week and then you end up married to them by June, March or June. I'm getting March and June. So for some of you, it's March. For some of you, it's June. So congratulations on your upcoming weddings. Yep. So let's see what else for the collective for the week. Your manager is attempting something to block your hours, give you less hours, to not give you your vacation time. Let's say you're sick. They could be acting like you're not sick, and like trying to terminate you for something. Let's say that you request some vacation time. They could purposely be not responding to you or purposely act. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't even know you put that in. I'm sorry. I won't be able to approve it on such short notice, but I sent it in 6 weeks ago. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see it, but you know, it's too late. Sorry. Yeah, they're trying to F with you. They're trying to mess with you. Trying to do something sneaky. So if this is your story and you put in a request for vacation time, you want to go on a trip, resend it, resubmit, have the email. If they still don't respond, contact them over the phone. Send another email. Hey, I sent you 2 emails and I contacted you over the phone on this date at this time, and we spoke about this. You said you were going to get back to me. I just don't want to cut it too close, because then maybe I won't be able to do this and I have to do this. So communicate. So we do have retrograde next month. So the energy is showing up currently. So the pre-show, the shadow period. So just make sure that you cross all your T's and dot all your I's. My dyslexic mind wanted to say dot all your T's and cross all your I's, but I switched it around in time. Not today, dyslexia. All right, let's all right, let's see what else for the collective. Even the baby's had it. The baby's like, no, Mom, it's this way. You say it this way. Or he'll see that, like, I'll, because I'm teaching, like, with the letters, we've got Felt's letters, and then I'll do the ABCs, and sometimes I'll put them in a wrong, he'll fix the order. So I'm just happy that he doesn't have that he doesn't have dyslexia. Okay. And not that if you do have it, that it's something wrong. It's just that when I was in school, they just put me in detention for it. They never tried to help me with it. They just threw me in detention. So I know nowadays, I don't think they do that with kids. I think they actually help them now. So even if there is a kid that's dyslexic, they help them with it. So I didn't even know until I was in my 20s when I was in nursing school. So my case is different. It's a little bit more severe than other people because I never knew I even had it. So yeah. So please, when I say about the dyslexia, I don't want anyone to be like, oh my God, I have a son or a daughter that's dyslexic. They're going to be effed up like Jamie Zebra 23. No, I never got help for mine. So just, yeah. They retrain the kids' minds now, and they really help out a lot nowadays. So just nobody take what I just don't want anyone to feel bad about what I'm saying. So this is my personal thing, I'm not projecting it onto you guys. Okay, so we got the Judgment, we got the Two of Cups, and then we got the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like for some of you, you have to make some wise choices about who you're going to be friends with, who you're going to deal with, because karma is here. So it's saying you make one false move, and this person could be the end of you, but if you make the right connections, this could be just the beginning of greatness. So if I were you, I would just, sorry guys, it's so hot in here that my throat is getting dry and my nose is like getting dry, and so excuse me if I sound a little funny. It's like really hot in here. As soon as I get off, I'm turning all the way down to the cold air. What I want to do is bring a fan over here, but my cats are so crazy that they'll like start sticking their paws in, and I don't want them to get cut. They don't listen. The cats are very stubborn. Okay. So I just feel like make some wise choices this week because, so like, let's say you have some really good news coming. Watch who you tell about the good news, because somebody could hurt you. Like somebody could steal from you, hurt you, sabotage it. So let's say you're like, oh my gosh, I just interviewed for my dream job. I might be manager of this or that, or the supervisor, or oh my God, somebody might call up and say, hey, you might want to not hire them. They're a druggie. Or hey, I heard that they're into bestiality. Or I heard. So just pipe down and don't tell people anything. Same with pregnancies. just, you know, you shouldn't be telling people that you're pregnant until you're kind of far along, because the evil eye and people are just so evil and vicious. Just, you know, don't tell people anything good unless it's already happened and it's secured and it's, you know, nailed on tight. It's, you know, it's written in stone. It's after the fact. Then say, 5 years ago, I got an opportunity. That's what I do. I never tell people current situations. Okay. Anything I say on here is a past situation. It's not happening. Even if you think it's a current situation. I'm private. Okay, but anyway. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have an amazing Sunday. If you guys have ordered a $10 one question, one answer via email only, or a same day reading and you've not heard from me within about 45 minutes, feel free to email me to let me know so I can hurry up and answer your questions. Hurry up and do your readings. Also, the reading special is still going on for a few more hours on jamiezebra23.com. Just keep in mind, reading specials are done in 3 to 5 days after purchase. If you don't want to wait that long, you can always order a same day reading, which is done the same day. Also, I have 2 other tarot card channels. I've got Missing in Action Tarot and Jamie Zebra 23 Tarot. This channel right here is Jamie Zebra 23. So I've got 3 tarot channels. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment, that would be super duper lovely. I would gladly, greatly appreciate it. Also, I'm available Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all holidays, every day. Yep. jamiezebra23.com to ta for now. The death card wanted to come out, so that could be an ending. Could be a breakup, could be a transformation, could be a change, could be the end of a job, an end of something, could be an end of a bad situation. So a good situation could come in. There's a million meanings to the death card, so that's just some of them. All right, jamiezebra23.com. Love you long time. Ta-ta for now.